Belts. Everything from the stock belts to the name brand belts to the off-brand belts. The question is, do you really need to upgrade, or is what you got with what the printer came with good enough? Let's find out. This is Input Shaper. It's going to measure the resonant frequencies of the machine. We do this with an accelerometer that is mounted rigidly to our hot end. And on this test, we're measuring the y-axis resonant frequencies. It's going to get a little bit more violent as things go on, as they progress. But with this data, we'll be able to determine which belt is doing better for our system compared to the other. I tried to eliminate as many variables as I could, so I ran linear rails on every axis. I've also put belt tensioning mechanisms on this axis. I don't have it for the x-axis, which is why I'm not doing that test on that axis right now. But hey, we just finished. Our name brand belt is a Gates Power Grip GT3. Little word to the wise, if you're ever doing custom sized belts on a 3D printer, these little clips right here are super awesome for doing these, because if you adjust it, it's not quite the right size, you can undo it, redo it, and then try again. I just had to do that with this belt a few times to get it just right. Link in the description for these. Well, it certainly is louder than before, and I think it's because we don't have the stock belts anymore, and the stock belts absorbed some vibrations by dampening it throughout the rubber here, and this is fiberglass reinforced, so those vibrations are going to transfer everywhere else. Let's go look at the data. One thing I want to state right out of the gate when looking at these graphs, they are not 1-to-1 ratio with each other. If you look at the power spectral density on the left side of the graph, you'll notice that the graph goes a little higher on the right compared to the left. So you can't just eyeball this data. That being said, let's take a look at what we do have available to us. The recommended shaper for the stock belt was EI, and the Gates GT3 belt was MZV. Definitely a different shape for the input shaper indeed. If we look at the peaks, we'll notice that the stock graph has higher secondary peaks compared to the Gates GT3 belt. So it seems like we're constraining some of those secondary noises a little bit better with the upgraded belt. Overall, this is not going to make or break your 3D prints, but at high speeds, it may reduce a few bits of artifacting here and there.